what's up everybody? Welcome back to our channel. What's today's video about? It's all about lighting yet again. Last week you saw the video of the back end getting lit up all by Custom Dynamics. Today, what we're gonna do in this video is change out the front turn signals, the headlight. We're gonna add the windshield trim turn signals, and that's it. It's that simple. And I'm going to show you how you do it and explain the tools you're going to need. You're going to need a 3/16 Allen socket or Allen wrench. You're going to need a Phillips screwdriver. You're going to need a, T27 socket. And that's all I can think off the top of my head for a disassembly of the front fairing. So, without further ado, let's get this front fairing off and get back to work. Okay, I got all the tools I need. So what do we got? We got these 4 screws here. Oh, just in case I forget, everybody, when you're watching this, I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year with you and your family. I know you're probably seeing another video by New Year's, and Mrs. Dr.Harley is out and about right now, so I don't have a camera crew, so I'm doing this all on the tripod, so please forgive me. So loosen up the 4 screws, take your windshield right off, and set it down out of the way. This way it doesn't get damaged or stepped on or broken or anything like that. Because that's the last thing somebody wants to do is break their the windshield, unless you're replacing it. This one's not getting replaced. So to remove this part, you're just going to put your hand up underneath it and you're just going to pop it up. There's only 2 clips holding this on, and those are right here. Here's 1, here's 2. That holds it on right here after you take out the 4 screws. I'm going to set that aside. Now, I'm going to show you these wires here for your turn signals. So what we want to do is unplug those. These go all the way down to here. So there's a wire we're going to have to deal with, and we will. And to get to the T27 sockets under here, what you want to do is from the inside, pop it up just like that. And then get underneath it, and then you could pry it right out with your hands, and you're not damaging the bike. Ooh, look at all the pretty bikes in here. So now we're going to do the other side. Oh. You can see the clips right there. That's what you're releasing. Just like that. And there are the T27 sockets right there. And last will be the 3/16 at each of your fender bolts. Turn signal bolts. Then that will take the front fairing off, but then you'll have to unplug your headlight. So once that's done, we'll take the headlight out, change that up, run the wires for the PROGLOW XX headlight. So again, T27, that's 1. Two. All right, I always keep all my hardware in a cupcake tin so I don't lose them. Okay, now I'm removing the 3/16 bolts that are behind the turn signals. Now all the bolts have been released. And now, without further ado, you just work your outer fairing. Oh, no, I'm missing some. Never mind. Oh, God, I am messing up big time. Huh. We got two on each side here. You got this one and that one over there. Those are T25s. I'm losing my mind. Let me get those off, and we'll get back to it. Okay, so we got the outer fairing off. Now we're going to release this bracket here, hold some wires, plus the hidden antenna. I suggest getting a body panel screwdriver. You get in between the two and you just pop that one out. Then on the other side, which is hard to see, and get to with the hidden antenna mounted there. But that's okay. As you can see, I got it. So that's released, and that's a good thing. So for inside of here, I use a long 3/16 Allen socket, and I loosen them up. There's two up top and two down the bottom. Let me get this off and then we'll do the headlight together. Okay, they give you this nice long jumper wire. It Y's it at one end. That's the end that goes towards your headlight. This is for the double X controller part. So what you want to do, well, first off, we're going to get rid of these leaves inside of here, is you want to feed it down through here, and it will come out on the other side, and we're going to bring it all the way back towards the battery. So without me getting my big head in there, let me get this run and I'll show it to you. Okay, I got it run. You can see, if you move the wire around, you'll see some daylight in there. So you feed it down through there. It comes out right here, and you could either put it underneath this, or you could just run it alongside. Personally, I'm going to put it underneath here and have it come out inside of here to go to the controller. So continuing on though, I'm going to leave that out for now, but continuing on here, we're going to do the headlight, and while we're here, we're going to run the mesh grill turn signals, which will be on the side of the headlight, which look really sleek. So let me get this going and we'll do it all together. All right guys, I got the headlight here. So what you want to do is plug in your your headlight plug that you removed from your headlight. And why don't we seat all the way in? There we go, we're seated. You heard that clip. All right, now you have these two leads coming off the back. Now be careful, there is these little tabs that come up that will connect just like this. They'll sit right in there. And it doesn't matter which one goes where, but they are a tight fit because they're new. All right, that's one. And that's two. So what I like to do is tuck all this wiring up out of the way. And our headlight will go in just like that. I like to have my Allen socket, or you can have your Allen wrench available. Put the bolt on it. And start your screw. Once everything is lined up. And again, I'm not letting this go until I have at least two of them started. So I'm going to do the other side. Get them started. And grab my ratchet. And I'm not going to tighten these down right away. And why is that? Because I still have the bottom two to do. So let me get that done. That's one. One, two. Now we'll do the top. There we go. Let me get this tightened up and then we'll continue on. Okay, I got the headlight tight. So what we're going to do for prosperity is make sure that the headlight comes on. That's the low beam. That's the high beam. So we know our headlight at least works. As far as the double X goes, we'll find out when we do the controller. And that's not going to be till next week, so stay tuned. So now we're going to pull the Band-Aid right off. Look at that. So clean and pretty. I like it. So what's left for this front? Well, we got the little grill lights that's going to go on either side. We also have to put this back. So let's get this lined up, pushed into place. Look at that, done. Not nice? I like it. So let me grab the grill lights. And of course, everything here is from Custom Dynamics. They are the best for lighting, in my opinion. They give you some zip ties. There's a left and a right side. Let me get this all unpacked and then we'll do it. Okay, as you can see, I already got the right side on. We're going to do the left side together. So what you want to make sure is that you're not pinching your turn signal wire between anything. There's this tab that fits in this hole here. Start your screws. Again, we're not going to tighten them up until they're both in. So there's one. So now we'll tighten this one up and tighten the top. Now we're going to run our signal wire for our turn signals, because these are going to run and turn as well. They'll be white for run and amber for turn. So what I like to do is just get it up underneath all of this, and I'm going to plug it in here, leaving this part exposed for our next set of turn signals. Because remember, we're going from one turn signal, to adding 3 per side, which would be better. Oh, that looks so much better. What do you guys think? Man, Custom Dynamics got it going on. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to reposition to my other table and do the front turn signals together. So let's do that. All right, guys, so we're here at the inside of our outer fairing. And you can see these little horseshoe things. What we're going to do is we're going to try and release them without ruining them. If not, if we do, no big deal. You can always get some duct tape and put that in there to keep it. Also going to need a set of diagonal cutters to get the zip tie off here. But let me grab that and I'll be right back. All right, there's the zip tie right here. We're going to cut our zip tie just like that. And down on the bottom here, this is a 1/4 Allen socket. Basically just going to loosen it up to remove your turn signal. Just like that. That comes out. There you go. That comes right out. So out with the old, oh, you guys didn't even see that, did you? Well, I'll put the other one in, you can see it. So what are we replacing with? The PROBEAM low profile turn signals. These are turn and run. They are white for run and amber for turn. Guys see the pattern? So these are marked left and right side. They give you new bolts to mount it to the outer fairing, and on the inner fairing, they give you some thread locker. And these are marked left and right. I just got to find out which one this one is. That's LL, so I'm going to say go with that. This is the left side. And the other side should be marked RR. So let's find out. I don't want to put this together, look at it and say, look, stupid. Oh, this one's marked L. I'm going to take a look at this one again. This says LL. Let's see. Yeah, the first one is the left side, and this one is the right side, from what I could see. So let's get it running, see how it looks. So that'll come in here like this. There is a rubber gasket you have to be aware of on the inside. Okay, backwards. It can be confusing, so be careful. So like I said, always test fit everything before you put it on, because you want it to fit right and look good. All right. Okay, so you will fit, oh, that fits so much better. You, my friend, goes through here. Just like that. And they give you the new bolts because the other ones will be too long, so do not reuse the old ones. So here's the new ones. And are these still quarter? Yes, they are. Yay. Okay, so that goes here. Why aren't you lining up? There we go. There we go. Now we sort of got it there, I think. Don't let this kick my butt, right? Well, unfortunately, right now it is. Let me get it figured out. All right, I got it figured out. I got it in here snugly. So you're going to take your wire, put it around that keeper, right up against here, underneath here. I'm going to come up here. And all this does is keep the wire out of the way for removing and reinstallation of your turn signal. So you need to get a zip tie and zip tie this up here. Let me grab those. All right, I grabbed two so I have them. So this comes through just like that. Take your wire. and I like to turn it to the side through the fairing. So that's that side. And how does it look when it's done? Let me show you. Huh? Is that much better? Would you rather have this or that? I like the Custom Dynamics low profile lights myself. So let me do the other side, and then we'll put this outer fairing, I'll get the outer fairing on. It's exactly how you take it off, but backwards. And, you know, then we'll go into the wiring. Okay, I got the bolts for the speakers underneath the speaker lids already run. Here's the turn signal wires from the fairing. As you can see, that makes a heck of a difference. These will be run and turn, that's run. These are run and turn, but they'll be white, and then when you hit the left turn, they'll go amber, amber. And then when we get the ones up top, that'll be done as well. So, to finish this off, what's left? Well, we have to put the bottom screws in over here. Oh, there we go. Over here for the outer fairing. Plug all this in. Tighten everything up. Put this top dash on, and then do the top the windshield turn signal lights. So once all that's done, we'll be ready to rock and roll. So let me get those tight, and we'll continue on. Okay, they give you, I guess these are a resistor of some sort. I'm not sure what these are, but they give them to you. And these are for the actual turn signal. So it's just like your regular turn signal. You just push it in and it clicks. I already did the other side. So now we had those out of the way. What's left? We got the dash and the turn signal stuff that needs to be done. So let's all get that done. But before I do, I want to clean this off because I got fingerprints on it and it's filthy. So let me get that done, and we'll all work together on this. So this will plug into here, and then you would be done. But the windshield turn signals have to plug into there, so we're not going to be plugging them in as of yet. And we're going to tie all this stuff up and make it nice and neat. Okay, now we're going to put our windshield trim turn signals on. My recommendation is leave the tie wrap there. It's just simple. It plugs right in, just like that. That's one. And then this one plugs in over here. There is a rotation. Plugs in just like that. So I always like to tuck things away. And there you have it. And now the dash will go on, the windshield go on. But before we go any further, let's take a look. Oh boy, that looks so good. Let's pull this back. Wow. That looks so much better. Now take a look at the turn signal. Yep, that top one is sequential. Kind of cool, ain't it? They all go together. They're all programmed. It's with the CAS system. And then when you turn off the turn signal, they pause and all come back white. Isn't that awesome? I think that looks so much better than what comes factory. All right, let me turn this off. I'll grab the dash and we'll put it on together. So what Custom Dynamics does, they give you longer screws for here. So what we want to do is just move these out of the way. Just like that. This here fits inside a lip. Just like that. And then you're just going to snap it in. There we go. And then these wires get tucked in. Why aren't you snapping in? Let's find out what's going on. Don't like it because you can see the gap. All right, what's the deal? Oh, That's the dealio. So, again, making sure everything is where it wants to be. Snap it in, and there you go. So we'll go get our longer screws, which are on the other side of the lift. And what we're going to do, we're just going to start them off because we got to put the windshield on. All right, guys. So I got the screws started, the longer ones that they give you. We'll drop our Clockworks windshield on here. Hello to Brian Clock and his team. And tightening these up, you want to start in the center. Get it snug. Go to the other side. You don't want to Gorilla Tighten these things down. Gorilla Tight, no good. So you just want to run them in. I think it's snug plus a quarter turn. And that's it. What do you guys think? Isn't that awesome? All right, guys. Whoop, there I am. All right, guys. That's it for this video. Thank you to Custom Dynamics for supplying this. They did not give it to us. The owner of this bike, Mike, Big Mike 135, paid for this. Big shout out to him. Thank you, brother, for letting me do the work on your bike. All right, everybody. Until the next one, live the best life you can. Ride often and ride hard.
Like and subscribe.